Hi, what's up? My name's Peter, and today I just want to kind of introduce you to a couple of the things I've been working on in my sculpture class at school. I've posted a little bit of it on Instagram, but I haven't shown very much of it here on YouTube, so I just want to show a couple of my projects. First off, we have some metal casting here. This is aluminum, which I drilled through and put a wire into. It's a pretty simple process. Basically, I started with a mold, which I carved out. The mold was made of sand and resin mixed together, and then I carved it out to make like the inverse of this shape. And then they heated up a bunch of aluminum chunks, poured it in there, then it cooled into this. And I drilled the holes, added this wire out of here, which bends very easily. My egg is just like jewelry, craft wire. But that's just kind of to add like another little axis of, I don't know, like dimensionality or some cool words like that. Motion, movement, I don't know. It doesn't look as cool when you look at it straight on, but on the side it's kind of exploding out, which I like. These ones here weren't a school project. I did these at a local sculptor's workshop last weekend, Jim Gallucci. These are different, you might notice. Aluminum and iron. These ones are much heavier, and they started rusting almost immediately. The iron was cool because when you're pouring the molten aluminum, it was hot while it was red hot while it was in the forge, but as you're pouring it, it was just like silver, like that T-1000 Terminator or whatever, just like a silver smooth liquid. But this stayed hot, red hot like magma, even while you're pouring it. It was so cool to look at. I didn't have time to do as much on this one as I wanted to, but it's just so cool to make these. Just have something, I don't know, I'm so used to just doing drawings on pieces of paper, so it's kind of refreshing and fun to make something so hefty and, I don't know, so you can feel the lines and bumps, and it's very refreshing and fun. You can see the rust is coming off on my fingers, so I've been having a great time with these, even though it's a very simple process. I mean, the part that I did with scratching the lines out of the sand block was simple. The part they did with heating up the metal in the forge is very complicated and dangerous and takes a lot of safety and preparation. Okay, next we have this. This is actually my first project in the class, and it's supposed to be mostly planar. It's a planar sculpture, and that's because it was the main elements here were these plywood pieces, right? And then I added on all this extra. Wait, let me plug it in here. I think this should reach. I don't think anything will explode. There we go. All right. So it's 3 towers. This first one, the power cable goes in there. There's a bunch of tubes, wires, cables, as you can see, and then a cable goes from the top here over to the second tower. And this one's fun. There's some nice switches here. Very fun to play with. And then lots of nice wires, cables, tubes here. Very interesting. Keeps going. And we come over here to the final tower. Has a little thing here in the top. More wires, cables, tubes. Another switch. If you haven't noticed by now, it doesn't actually do anything, but the idea is I want it to look like maybe it's supposed to do something. I'll show you what's my inspiration. Let me walk over here. Yeah. Stuff like this, where I see this kind of stuff all over the place, and I know it must do something. But since I don't know what it does exactly, you know, I know there's power cables, there's a transformer, but since I don't know the actual specific use of everything up there, it might as well be art to me. And I like how it looks. So that's one of my main type of inspirations right there. Random like cell phone towers you see all over the place, weird antennas and technological things. I don't know. There's a bunch of crows lingering around me right now. It's kind of ominous. They're all sitting in this tree. Hello. Maybe they're waiting for me to turn this contraption on. Or maybe the contraption has attracted them. Yeah. Anyways, what I was saying is, in school they like you to explain everything you're doing and use big words like what art movements you're doing and all these types of principles and elements of design. I guess the art movements here would be some sort of like, like I put in the title, Techno-Surrealism, sort of Dadaism, parody, satire. I'm kind of satirizing all the weird technological stuff I see around me every day in a way. I'm inspired by it, but it's just kind of a satire of it as well, I guess. I don't really know. Just being inspired by the stuff that tickles my brain the most, which is all the weird wires, cables, and poles and stuff around me. So I'm enjoying the sculpture stuff. It's fun to make things that aren't just on pieces of paper, but don't worry, I won't stop drawing either. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I think I gotta go inside now before the crows carry me away. Bye.